Welcome to the Online Digital Marketing Podcast. We'll be discussing marketing strategies, trends, and tips that will help your business succeed in the digital age. Every episode, we'll be interviewing industry professionals and providing valuable insights on how to leverage digital tools for maximum engagement and ROI. Don't forget to subscribe so you can stay up to date on the latest trends in online marketing.
Welcome to the deep dive. There's just so much information out there. It's overwhelming. We try to cut through all that noise, get you the insights you really need. Today, we're diving into artificial intelligence, and not just as some, far-off tech concept. We're talking about how it's actually changing business right now for entrepreneurs, for everyone really, helping us all work smarter. For this deep dive, we looked at two great sources, AI for Entrepreneurs, which is really comprehensive on using AI to build or grow a business, and Smarter with AI, focusing on 5 key ways to use the tech.
Yeah, and our mission today really is to ground this whole AI discussion. Forget the sci-fi stuff, Skynet, Jarvis. That's not what we mean. We're talking about smarter tech, really powerful data analysis. And the reason this practical AI is possible now is because of big steps forward in machine learning. That's computers learning from data and computer vision, letting machines see. Plus, deep learning, which is kind of inspired by our brains, and natural language processing, so computers can understand, human language. The goal is to show you how you can actually use these capabilities.
That's a really helpful frame because, for a lot of people, AI still sounds futuristic. But what's the real impact today? Especially, say, for small or medium-sized businesses. Are leaders really thinking about this now?
Oh, absolutely. It's very much a here and now thing. There was a Vistage survey actually found that almost 30%, 29.5 to be exact, of SMB leaders think AI will have the biggest impact on their business in the next year, more than any other tech. So, it's not theory. It's a current business reality people are actively grappling with.
Wow, nearly a third. Okay, so for you listening right now, what does that actually mean? What are the immediate sort of concrete benefits AI tools offer, like today?
Right now. Well, there are some really practical wins. Lowering costs, for one. AI can spot inefficiencies that humans might just miss. It helps reduce risk, flagging potential problems much earlier, reduces time spent on tasks often significantly. It can actually increase your results, boost sales or operational output. And maybe most importantly, it gives your business more flexibility, more responsiveness to market shifts.
Okay, got the big picture. Lower costs, less risk, more results. Makes sense. Now let's get really practical. How does this actually work day to day? Where can you apply AI across the business?
Okay, let's start with sales and marketing. That's critical for everyone, right? So AI-powered CRM systems, customer relationship management. Think Salesforce, maybe they're constantly collecting and analyzing customer data. From calls, emails, social media, website visits, everything. This gives businesses really deep insights to tweak their lead generation, their marketing, optimize the whole process. You might even get more leads for the same ad spend just by being smarter with targeting.
Smarter targeting. Okay.
Then there's customer communication. Chatbots, you've seen them everywhere, right? Those little pop-up boxes?
Yeah.
They basically act like a 24/7 salesperson or support rep. For businesses without a huge customer service team, this can be a massive help, handling routine questions instantly. Frees up your people.
Right, for the trickier stuff.
Exactly. And here's one that surprises people. HR, human resources.
Really? How does AI fit in there?
Well, think about sorting through job applications. Hundreds, maybe thousands. AI can sift through resumes automatically, find the best matches way faster, saves a ton of time and resources. It can even help onboard new hires, answer questions about benefits or policies. Again, freeing up the HR team and maybe even helping you find better candidates you might have missed.
That's interesting. I wouldn't have immediately thought of HR.
Yeah, it's quite powerful there. And lastly, for this section, competitive intelligence, keeping tabs on rivals.
Yeah, that takes time.
It does. But AI tools like Crayon, for instance, can track competitors automatically across websites, social media, you name it. They pick up subtle things, small changes in marketing copy, pricing tweaks, new features. Getting that info faster means you can react quicker, more efficiently to what's happening in your industry. Stay ahead of the curve.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So the sources also mentioned this idea of work smarter, not harder with AI. Beyond the specific departments, what other ways does it help automate tasks or improve decision-making generally?
Yeah, that's a great point. The automation goes beyond just, say, marketing or HR. Think about your own workload. AI can help draft and schedule emails, organize your messy inbox into priorities, plan your day. It can even automatically delegate tasks if you set it up right. And in industry, you see things like AI vision systems in manufacturing, doing assembly tasks, or finance, using it to analyze huge data sets for like fraud detection. Much faster, more accurate.
So handles the complex stuff and the tedious stuff.
Exactly. And that leads into enhanced decision-making. AI can process data on a scale humans just can't. It finds trends, correlations, patterns you'd likely miss. This leads to decisions with potentially much less error. Take healthcare again. AI analyzing patient histories for better diagnoses or personalized treatment plans. It's moving medicine towards incredibly specific care for each person. That highlights how critical accuracy and reliability are, especially in high-stakes fields.
Okay, so the potential is clearly massive.
Yeah.
If someone listening is thinking, all right, I'm ready to start, but maybe feels a bit, intimidated, what are the first steps? How do you get going effectively?
Good question. First step, honestly, is just familiarize yourself with the basics. If you're already following tech, it's a refresher. If not, it's key. Learn the core concepts. AI, machine learning, predictive analytics. You don't need to be a coder, but understanding what they are helps. Resources like Udacity's intro course, Stanford lectures online, even tools from Microsoft or Google like TensorFlow. They're out there.
So get the basics down first.
Right. Then you need to identify problems to solve. Don't just jump on the AI bandwagon. What specific business problem or opportunity could AI actually help with? Luke Tang's advice is good here. Look at your current tech, your existing pain points. Is it hiring, customer support, inventory? Be specific.
Find a real problem. Don't just look for a place to use the tech.
Exactly. And prioritize value. What's the potential business or financial payoff? Don't get lost in theoretical possibilities. Link it to solid business goals. Using something like a simple 2x2 matrix, potential impact versus feasibility, can really help. And you need management buy-in.
Makes sense. Potential versus feasibility. What else?
Acknowledge your capability gap. Be really honest about what your team can do technically and what your processes can handle. What do you need to bring in, either resources or new processes, before you launch? That internal check is vital. Rushing in is a common mistake.
Okay, that's a solid strategic plan. Familiarize, identify, prioritize, assess capabilities. But what's the fastest way to see some results, prove the value, and then scale up?
Right, you want quick wins. The best way is usually to start small, pilot projects. Aim for maybe 2 or 3 months with a small team, say 4 or 5 people. Blend your internal business know-how with some external AI expertise if needed. The goal is just to test it, prove the concept in a controlled way. Then you can decide on bigger projects based on that success.
Start small, prove it out.
Got it. And crucially, this trips people up all the time. Clean your data first. Seriously. Avoid that garbage in, garbage out problem. Corporate data is often messy, stuck in different places, inconsistent. You might need a dedicated effort, like a task force, just to pull it together, clean it up, make sure it's accurate. Machine learning needs good data to work properly.
Right, the data quality is fundamental.
Absolutely fundamental. And then just proceed incrementally. Don't boil the ocean. Apply AI to a small data sample first. Aaron Browser from M-Modal said it well. Start simple, use AI incrementally to prove value, collect feedback, and then expand. Gilan El-Sadawi also advised being selective about what data the AI analyzes. Focus it on specific problems. That slow, steady, focused approach builds momentum and lets you learn as you go.
Okay, so once you've done the pilots, cleaned the data, started incrementally, you got AI integrated, how does it really take things to the next level? What's the transformation look like?
Well, it really pushes towards a cultural transformation. It's not just a new tool. It encourages experimentation, being data-driven, agile thinking. It starts to change how the whole organization operates.
A cultural shift.
Definitely. And you see profoundly enhanced marketing and customer insights. AI digging through vast user data finds patterns you just wouldn't see otherwise, leads to much smarter marketing. There's a Harvard report suggesting analyzing chat logs for certain phrases boosted sales success by up to 54%. Or think about Amazon's recommendations. That's behavior tracking AI, turning data directly into revenue.
Wow, 54%. And beyond marketing.
Optimize operations. Big time. AI can fine-tune pricing for maximum profit, automate those boring, repetitive tasks we talked about, freeing people for creative work. There's also sentiment analysis, using tech to gauge public reaction from social media, surveys, even images. Obama's 2012 campaign apparently used it to adjust strategy in real time based on public mood. Businesses can do the same, react instantly to market trends, and finally, workflow optimization. AI can analyze supply chains, production lines, find bottlenecks. Forbes mentioned manufacturers seeing potential 20% production increases and 4% material cost drops using AI. That's serious bottom line impact.
Okay, the potential is undeniable, but it also sounds like the things to watch out for. What are the key tips for making AI work successfully, and what are the challenges we need to be mindful of?
Yeah, there are definitely crucial factors. 3 key tips come to mind. First, remember storage needs. Philip Picorni at Penguin Computing really emphasizes this. AI needs huge amounts of data. You need fast, optimized storage built into your system design from day one. Think about how data gets in, how it moves, how models access it. Skimp here and you'll hit performance walls fast.
Storage first. Got it. What's tip 2?
Make AI part of the daily routine. Dominic Wellington from Moogsoft suggests positioning AI as a tool to help employees, to augment their work, not replace them. Be transparent about how it works. Give people a peek under the hood. This builds trust, makes AI feel like an assistant, not a threat.
Augment, not replace. Right. Transparency. Okay. And number 3?
Balance, balance, balance. Picorni again. Build a balanced system. That means enough bandwidth for storage, networking, those powerful GPUs, graphics processing units that AI relies on for heavy computation. Security is huge too. Traditional methods might not cut it with the amount of data AI touches. And balance your budget with redundancy, what happens if the power fails, and flexibility, so you can maybe repurpose hardware later. It's a whole system perspective.
That's really practical advice. Storage, daily routine, balance. Thinking about those balances, especially security and maybe ethics, what are the broader challenges businesses face as AI gets deeper into everything?
That's a critical point. Several big considerations pop up. Data privacy is obviously huge. How do you handle sensitive info responsibly? Then there's algorithmic bias. If the data you train AI on has biases, the AI can unfortunately learn and even amplify them. That leads to unfair outcomes. And there's the need for skilled people, not just coders, but people who can understand AI's outputs, interpret recommendations, and integrate them smartly into the business.
So privacy bias skills, how do you address those?
It comes down to being proactive. Transparent communication about what AI is doing and why. Responsible AI governance, having clear ethical rules and guidelines. Regular audits to check for bias and ensure things are working fairly. And underpinning it all is accuracy and reliability, especially when AI informs critical decisions, like in business strategy or healthcare. Trust is built on AI being consistently accurate and reliable. That minimizes the risk of major errors.
Okay, so wrapping up our deep dive today, the big takeaway seems to be that AI really enables working smarter, not just harder. It takes over simple tasks, simplifies complex ones. It's like a powerful assistant.
Exactly. It's an augmenter, a force multiplier for human capability. And considering, the sources talk about nearly limitless applications and tons of opportunities to stand apart, it leads to a final thought for you listening. How might you identify just one task, maybe something trivial, maybe something tedious in your own work or even personal life, that AI could streamline? What could you achieve with the time and mental energy that frees up?
Ready to take your online business to the next level? Subscribe to our digital marketing podcast and then join our Accountability for Success Mastermind. With expert advice from industry leaders, you'll gain knowledge and insights that will help you succeed in today's digital marketing world. From social media strategies to search engine optimization, we have all the tools you need. Learn from successful entrepreneurs and take control of your online success. Join the Accountability for Success Mastermind now at bit.ly/AFSM podcast.